I thought, bro, what do you guys think of the House of Horrors?
I was entertained by it. I was expecting, like I said, I thought it was missing a couple. I thought it was missing some continuity issues. You know, the more detail you put into things like that, the better it is. It would have been better if they would have figured out a way to like go and make the house darker, so they didn't have to, like show up at nighttime, even though it was daylight in San Jose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Saying it's live,
Like 6 o'clock at night.
And if it was a match, I think they should have stayed true to it, like they did with the Hardy final deletion. They should have had a referee there, or doing something. Sometimes, plus it would have been different. Another
Bro,
element.
and here's the thing that I don't get. Why, after they fought in the house, why did they drive? By the way, I thought, Bray showing up in a limo was a little bit out of character, but so it's like, okay, we just fought in the house, but we also have a wrestling match too.
Right, the finish happens in the ring, so we fight in the house just to be horrifying.
Yeah,
here's the thing too. You're absolutely right about that. Why couldn't Bray Wyatt show up in a 1979 pickup truck?
Right, if you're going to show up in anything, right?
Right.
Or a tractor.
Or something. Just something true to his character.
Right.
It would have been even cooler if he showed up on a motorcycle.
Right.
Also, to me, you had during the build-up to this, Randy Orton burned down the Bray Wyatt's sanctuary like a house and, destroyed the corpse of Bray Wyatt's dead sister. And then in the end, all Bray Wyatt does is change the lighting on the house. It wasn't really that big of a payoff for me. I expected that house to explode like matchsticks.
Right. And the thing is, like, they had there were so many ideas going in my head. I was going, oh my God, this is going to be good because they're going to surprise me, and and I was never really surprised. There was nothing, he should have fallen through through the floor into the basement, or
there's a million stunts you could have. A lot of creative stunts you could have done.
Bro, how cool would it have looked if the Bollywood boys bum rushed him there and he threw one through a window? You know what I'm saying?
Like that, right?
So I just thought
I would have popped if they would have had a spot where they went into one room and Lance Storm and Cyrus were sitting on the couch drinking beer watching the hockey game.
That would be a true House of Horrors.
Tremendous. That is tremendous.
I thought it was a missed opportunity too to insert one of the. I thought maybe we'd see one of the other Wyatts in a really dramatic horror movie type reveal. There's a million things they could have done, and then I guess we're just left to presume that Randy Orton got out from under the refrigerator and did like a sideshow Bob or whatever, and just rode under the limo. Or was he the driver?
And that's all it took to take you out, a refrigerator falling on you after everything we just saw. But anyways, my biggest thing was like, it should have ended in the house with an explosion or something really big. Use that area. That's what you're there for. And you missed an opportunity to really surprise us and do some really cool shit. And I hated the fact that they drove back to the show to finish it off in a wrestling match.
Hughes uploaded this first, so if it's not on Hughes' channel, this was lifted.
I know you guys checked out Raw. Give me your thoughts. Boom. I like at the beginning when Alexa came out and buried Mickie James, and she told her contemporaries were Mae Young and Moolah, and then she went over to Nia and she was like, "Yo, we're good." It just showed a lot of range in her character. So I thought she did really good there. The other thing that I wanted to say,
but here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
At the expense of all the other characters.
Yeah, bro. Why were they all standing out there?
Yeah.
Why were they all just waiting on her? Because she said so?
They got Alexa Bliss over.
Yeah, as an asshole.
Absolutely nothing for any other girl out there.
No, buried everybody.
Right. It's kind of like
but here's the other one. Out of all the girls in the match, KG, can you explain to me why she beat Bayley again?
Could I explain it? Absolutely not.
I can explain it. Okay, I can explain because I read Jason Powell's review of the show, which I always like to do. Okay, and I think this is a good point because I don't agree with it, but he says he doesn't have a problem with it because Bayley's character is best when she's like a super underdog. So she kind of get like you kind of like maybe got to beat her some more to turn her back into her role as the underdog.
I don't think you beat her after you just took the title and you had 5 other girls you could have beat.
That's the explanation, which I'm going to say like maybe that's what they were thinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I'm not saying it's good or nothing.
They could be thinking that, but I mean, really,
And they also kind of muddied the water with her for no reason, with having her kind of work in conjunction with Sasha Banks. You know what I mean? Being a rule breaker, so to speak, and then suddenly that's all forgotten now, and she's back to being regular Bailey. Yeah. It would have been better off not dabbling in that because it, you know what I'm saying? It opened up a darker side.
Those are like things that you as a writer, why aren't you taking it? Why aren't you? Why isn't there better quality control and continuity? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. And here's the other.
Speaking of, I just noticed this today because like we record the show in parts. Did you see the thing where like Randy Orton got a shave after his from the house to the building?
No.
Yes. When they had the fight in the house, he had facial hair. when they came back to the arena, he was shaved.
Oh my god!
Nobody knows that. I was like, that's like just going back and thinking what we were talking about earlier. That's like there was so many like that's another continuity.
So the guy stopped the shave. Yeah, that's awesome.
Joey Ryan tweeted that nothing he does in wrestling is as unrealistic as it is being pitch black at 6:00 p.m. in California.
Right.